Hi, my name is Malika Anderson, and today I'm going to share a little bit about my internship experience with Come Forth Praise and Worship Ministry out of Chester, South Carolina. The ultimate goal of my internship was to develop a website for their ministry as well as propose a summer curriculum to be executed with the summer lunch program that is hosted by the church. So the evolution of the project began with requirements gathering, and that basically consisted of meeting with ministry leaders to determine budget and review desired content for the website as well as the curriculum. Time management was also a big part of the internship, allocating time for meetings, to actually complete the project work, as well as site visits, and all the other research and information that goes with planning and executing the end product for the internship. Research and resources was also a large portion of the internship, and the matrix here in the bottom right corner was a website review matrix that I use to visit and view other websites to determine what design site was used, what design tool was used, as well as some of the interactive options that were included in with the ministry sites. And down at the bottom, there's some additional resources and blogs that I use to get information about free resources for churches and ministries. Another big component that went into the project was talking about the budget. So the budget, basically they didn't have one, so I really had to look for free tools. So that free tool was Wix. The final product, the golden ticket, as I've titled this slide, is a overview of the Wix site that I developed for the ministry. Hello, I wanted to give a brief overview of the finished product. So the finished product is the web page here, and as you can see, all of the subpages of the web page. I'll highlight the home page first, which is our introductory page. It gives a scripture and some brief information about the ministry, along with some interactive tools, daily devotion, and learning about the Bible. Also, a quick brief overview of the ministry and some additional information on how to contact the ministry and to actually subscribe to get updates from the ministry website page. The next page is the pastor's page. I really want to highlight the pastor page because she's doing a really great job in the community, and it just contains a brief little excerpt about the purpose and just general information about the goal that the pastor seeks to achieve within the ministry. The summer youth program page highlights the proposed summer curriculum that's part of the project, and the curriculum was broken down into 2 sessions, and this page just gives a brief overview of what those sessions will be once the ministry actually decides to move forward with the topics. The news page will contain some really good information about the ministry, because Channel 9 out of Charlotte visited the ministry to highlight and do a special story on behalf of the pastor. So if you get time, go ahead and click and take a look at the news story. It is really good publicity and marketing to shed some light on what's being done in that ministry. And then there's also a more page highlighting the Holiday Gifts of Love fundraising and toy drive, and it contains a video with photos to kind of just highlight the event. So for the most part, that's the website. I mean, there are other pages contained within the website that you can take a look at a later time. Hello. We also need to talk about relationships. There was a great client-designer relationship. It was a cyclical relationship where I would develop the pages, present them to the ministry leaders, get some feedback, and update the pages with the feedback that I received. The biggest part of any project and anything you do is always communication. You can never over communicate. So there were meetings, site visit, phone calls, and just the overall general expectation set for how communication would be done, and that communication would be done on a frequent and consistent basis. And also, setting expectations was a big proponent as well, so that the client would know what would be expected of you. The learning process, I learned a lot about Wix, learned a lot about how to embed videos, and all the other tools that go with developing the Wix website.